Good morning, you guys. It is Thursday morning today. It's about 8 a.m. I know, what is happening? Like, how am I awake this early? Welcome to a new video, you guys. Today I'm doing something incredibly exciting. I honestly, this is something that I've never ever expected to happen, so I am so happy that my YouTube has opened this door for me. But basically there's an aviation school that asked me to come and speak to their students today about being a flight attendant and interview skills and stuff. Like, so they basically just want me to talk to them about stuff that I focus on my channel. If you guys haven't seen, I have a whole interview prep series. I'll link it in the description box and in the cards above, so you can check it out after this video if you are interested in anything like that. But last night I actually had to watch my own videos just to like double check what I need to talk about, because I'm not a teacher, I'm not like a speaker, I'm somebody that loves to talk but not quite professionally. So this is gonna be fun. I'm very keen. I'm just gonna show you guys an overlap of what my outfit looks like. I think it's cozy, but it's like somewhat professional. I don't know, I tried my best. And of course I have to wear a mask. I'm not too sure what we're gonna do about social distancing and stuff like that. I know it's not a lot of people, so it should be fairly easy. Anyway, let me get going and stop talking. Of course I have coffee for the road, and I'll see you guys when I get there.
Come in.
Hello.
Hey, Andy, how are you?
And I'm vlogging you guys.
This lady and there we go.
They know my name.
They know about you because they watch your video.
Oh my gosh, say hello, guys.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, Andy, how are
These
you?
are the trainers at Aviation Academy of Aviation.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank you. Sorry.
Wow.
Hi guys. How are we? Good. Who of you guys have watched A View from the Top? You haven't seen it? That's the movie that made you want to become a flight attendant. That was, I guess, the catalyst or something. And then I started watching Air Crash Investigation, which is kind of morbid because it's plane crashes, and I was like, yay, I want to work on a plane. You know? They all have posters. I don't know if you guys have been to the airport yet. They all have posters outside their doors saying, we don't take CVs, no jobs. We don't take CVs, no jobs. And I was like, I don't care. I was sliding my CV under their doors. I was doing everything. I was emailing them every single day, like 10 times a day. I went for this interview and they were like, okay, cool, whatever, it was fine. And then the next day I was sitting in training in Bidé and I got an email saying, we'd like to offer you the job. That's ultimately where it started. Do you guys have any questions? Yes. Some of them went well, some of them went terribly. You have a feeling when you walk out of an interview, right? Where you are like, like kind of nervous, or otherwise you're like, I got that, or otherwise you're like, damn, they're not calling me back.
You need to be a little crazy. Alright, because guys, remember, everybody's looking for the same job, but there are just this many people that are prepared to do everything in their power to get the job. Be that person who's prepared to do everything and anything in your power to get the job.
Yeah. So that's also another thing to remember. You can't send your CV once, because maybe the one time you sent it, they weren't looking for a person like you. Maybe the next time in a month, they are looking for someone like you. So you have to keep trying. You have to always be top of mind for them. You always have to be in their inbox. Especially because a lot of the time, how many of you guys have even been on a plane before? You see, a lot of you will not have any experience whatsoever. So when you get there and they say, tell us about a time you dealt with a difficult passenger, because they always like to ask that, or a time you dealt with a difficult customer or something. If you are just out of high school or just out of varsity and you've never actually dealt with somebody like that, how are you going to answer that? How are you going to answer that? Somebody try.
But if you're still doubting yourself when you are in there, believe you me, by the time you get up, you close the door, they forgot about you.
Yeah. Let's talk about interview mistakes. Image. You don't want to show up looking trendy. But anyway, also things like your posture. Don't be too casual. You know, I'm being super casual sitting like this. Can't do that. Don't do this, because this means like, I don't really want to be here. You know? And if you're quiet and if you're slouched and if they're like, tell us about yourself, and you're like, yeah, well, my name is Andy and I really like to gym. I really like to make pizza, and you know, I also like watching series.
Do you see how uninteresting that is?
Who of you wants to become a flight attendant because you want to travel?
Jimmy.
Okay. Who of you wants to become a flight attendant because of the money? Okay, good, because we don't make that much money. That's good. Who of you wants to become a flight attendant so you can flirt with pilots? Oh, there's some hot ones. There's some hot, and the biceps, and they're sitting there with the throttle, and, you know? And then you're like, Captain, would you like some coffee? I did say something.
That's Andy's handle, Cloudsurfer Andy.
Yes.
So you can follow all
Shameless
the videos.
plug. At the end of an interview, they will always ask you, do you have questions for us? Do you guys have an idea of what kind of questions to ask? Yes?
I would ask if they're training within the company, they will training.
Are there any training advancement opportunities in the company, such as bursaries or stuff like that? So you want to ask us.
And even with that, you can ask them like, oh, so what is your criteria to become a senior cabin crew member?
Beautiful.
You could ask something like that.
Guys, it's a good opportunity to ask somebody who's doing the actual job now. I did the job. Things have changed. A lot. So, and my experience was more international. This is the place that I think most of you, 90% of you, will start here locally. So it's a good idea to interact with Andy. Just get to know as much as possible. There's no stupid question. Anything that is burning you inside, you want to ask. That's why she's here, so she can assist you with maybe, how do I do that? How do I do that?
Yes.
On your first interview, so there's those questions that Mr. Ticket asked. So I want to know, how did you answer that? Why should we hire you? Because already you have no experience, or you don't know anything, you just know school. How did you get it?
If you don't have any experience and you don't have anything to back it up, then that's where you focus on your personality traits, how you're so hardworking, how you're so dedicated, and blah, blah, blah. And you can even say, like, my parents taught me to never give up and always follow through with anything that I put my mind to.
My question is, how did you deal with failure and rejection, like in the course of working very well?
Oh my gosh. Okay. One thing I can guarantee you guys is that you are going to get a lot of rejection. It depends on what they're looking for, not necessarily what's wrong with you or anything like that. But when you get rejected, just try to remember that there's more opportunities.
There is no way that we are saying when you get the rejection, you must just stay strong. It's gonna knock you.
Yeah.
It will knock you. But the next morning, wake up and say, I'm ready for round number 2.
I always say that the questions you ask them are what is going to make you stand out from everyone else.
Does it
Anyone
make
else?
sense?
Yes?
So if they are training you, do they pay you or?
during training. Oh, yes. Usually training will take about a month, and they'll pay, because you're already an employee of that company, they should pay you your first month's salary there, but it might be a little bit less than what you usually would get.
Do you feel that you are a little bit better prepared by having Andy to chat with you?
Yes.
Alright, did it make a big difference in your life?
Yes.
Alright, I'm glad it does, guys. But there's a lot of videos that Andy has done, and like I said to you when I showed you her video, I like the fact that it's South African based, it's not international based, so it's more real. It's exactly what you will go through. When you have achieved something, there's nothing wrong with you sharing with the other people that are still coming how you did it. That's called success. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome. So guys, let's take our 50.
How were you surprised?
They were surprised.
Were they surprised?
The surprise was surprising.
Guys, I just finished up. It's like almost 11 a.m. Let me take you to this. Did you guys see this view? My battery is running out. This is the facility. They train and everything in there. And then this is their view. And there's just wild animals and stuff everywhere. It's beautiful and so calming. Really enjoyed being there. I enjoyed talking to all the students and kind of giving them some advice and helping them with just interview prep and stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So this school also has like accommodation like inside the facility for the whole like 8-week course that they do, so kids from out of town can come and stay here, and the accommodation is included in their fees. I will put the link to the website for the school down below. This is not a sponsored video. They have not paid me to do this. I just genuinely think that this is an awesome school, awesome idea, really friendly and helpful instructors. They all have a ton of flying experience, and it's just such a beautiful place. Like, it's insane that like you can learn about aviation while being in the middle of nature. Like, it's amazing and so beautiful. I just can't get over it. So yeah, that was so much fun. Thank you, Academy of Aviation, for having me today. I had such a blast. Also, in terms of social distancing, I felt completely safe and comfortable. Where I was sitting was about 2 meters away from where the students were, so that's why I felt comfortable enough to take my mask off. Yeah, I just wanted to add that before anybody starts worrying about social distancing or anything like that. When I got there, they took my temperature, I signed in, everything was fine. There was hand sanitizers everywhere, so yeah, I felt really good. And lastly, I just find it amazing that there's people out there that find value in me in person and not just online, so that made me feel really special today. And that was probably the best part of today, is that somebody did some research, watched my videos, enjoyed them so much that they wanted me to actually speak to their students. That's in itself amazing, so I really am very grateful for that. Other than that, you guys, I think this will be the last time I see you for a while. I'm starting to find my lockdown vlogs a little bit pointless to be honest, so I don't want to keep publishing videos that are quite boring for you guys to watch. So I thought I would just start taking a break now, just so I can focus on my studies. And I'm even gonna have to study when I go back to flying, because I haven't opened my manual in a while. So I'm gonna focus on that, and then I'll see you guys again when I go and do my recurrent and when I go back to flying. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a massive thumbs up if you did, and hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed to my channel already. And don't forget to turn on the post notifications so that when I'm back, you'll be the first to be notified that I've uploaded a new video. Guys, please continue to spread good vibes and be kind, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye!